Hey guys, Older the Warrior, Jedi Survivor. We're heading for Pilgrim's Sanctuary from the archives on this place here. Jedi, what am I talking about? You'd think I wouldn't know where I was. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, add yourself to the Discord server for more content. Bode, what you got to say?
This is a smart operation Sears put together.
Why do you say that?
Yeah.
All this rock? Natural shielding against sensors.
Yeah, and if anyone makes it past all that, the anchorites have plenty of holobooks to throw at them.
Yeah, you can see how Sears managed to evade the Empire for so long. She makes her own luck, keeping so much of her power held back to achieve a larger goal.
Yeah. There's definitely more to her than meets the eye.
You two have that in common.
Ah, Cal. I was hoping we could speak about something. There is a site, quite an ancient one at that, in the northern desert. I visited it during my early days on Jeddah, before the Empire's presence grew.
What kind of site?
One built by those who revered Force users. We know little about them, but I found the experience quite fascinating. Perhaps you will too.
I'll check it out. What does this safe house look like?
It's an old temple used by pilgrims for thousands of years. Every time I think we're safe, the Empire shows up.
Like a shadow you can't shake.
Cal, if the Empire gets those codes, it will endanger the entire network. We can't let them down.
We won't.
So these are the anchorites. What might be... Oh, there's something up here. I'm just going to take this opportunity to have a little look around this area, because I haven't actually seen this bit yet. Nope, nothing. I'm just running around. Unless...
The spirit withers before the force of others. Didn't the first tract say, the life force blooms?
Perceptive.
They're completely incompatible.
We seek universal truth. If one tablet says withers, and the other says blooms, neither is lost, by definition. So we ask, what?
that was lucky. Now, we could have just gone up the ramp, like a good Jedi, but we had to be rebellious, didn't we? Now, what exactly is out back?
I suppose you have both studied Oisin's lemma.
Yes, sister.
Indeed, sister.
Then perhaps you will explain to me the paradox.
Oisin explores the antinomy of enlightenment. It's a paradox about the inevitability of cycles.
Explain.
Enlightenment is defined as cycle breaking, but per the canons, to be enlightened is to suffer the cycle. The more we strive to break the cycle, the more we embody it. But in accepting it, we become enlightened, thereby freeing the slave.
Well spotted.
Jedi scroll. Now I wonder what the significance of that is. Much more clean this time.
It's okay, BD. We'll find another way.
Chest to be spliced. Ah, crap. Oof, that was lucky. So yeah, there is stuff we can see around here, but okay. Let's just carry on.
What was this place?
An old anchorite monastery. Impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hail, Jedi Knight. I am called Sister Task.
I'm Cal.
Word of your arrival has spread quickly, Noble One. Master Junda holds you in high esteem.
Seer and I have been through a lot together.
Jedi is brimming with lost artifacts related to your order, among other traditions. Should you happen upon any scrolls or other objects of interest, I would gladly exchange some of the treasures I've unearthed for them.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
Well, I just have.
We are in your debt, Noble One.
I've noticed some pretty fierce creatures in the desert.
Indeed. Though I suspect you have yet to meet the fiercest.
Oh yeah?
Stay afield of the Golden Skriton, Noble One. It is an ancient, treacherous creature. Should you be forced to confront it, do not trust its movements. It strikes suddenly, and in quick succession.
I'll keep that in mind.
Seer tells me you were trained in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
Up until I became Master Tapal's Padawan. Then we went off to serve in the Clone Wars.
Do you think of your life on Coruscant much?
It's like a dream.
And yet it is not.
That life. It's so long ago. So much has happened since then. Most days it feels like it happened to someone else.
I think I understand, a little. Thank you. It was not my intention to bring up bad memories.
It's okay, sister. I meant to ask.
You are curious to learn more about the masked hermits helping your mentor, hmm?
I am.
We are the Narcus Anchorites. We study and venerate the Force as it manifests through knowledge.
You're scholars?
We gather knowledge, much like other scholars, yes. But our labor is driven by the belief that knowledge expresses universal truth. Through wisdom, we seek to perceive the formless pattern of the Force. Do you understand?
I understand describing the Force as a formless pattern, although that isn't my perception of it.
Indeed. Nor do we experience the Force as you do, Noble One. Treasure for wisdom, young sage.
So I can get 3 of them. And it's lightsaber parts. Essentially. I like the sound of that. So if I get 4, 4, and 4, happy.
Stay curious, always.
Workbench. Don't think I need to go there just yet. Anyway, let's move on.
Pilgrim's Sanctuary is an ancient temple. Seer and Master Cordova chose it as the Hidden Path safe house. We knew one day the Empire would come, just not so soon. Pilgrim's Crossing is on the other side of the desert.
This way, Master Junda. We are nearly there. So, what do you think?
It's old, abandoned, and in the middle of nowhere. It's perfect.
What's something you learned traveling the galaxy?
But sometimes it is best not to ask questions. And to keep your eyes on the path ahead.
Okay, it's not there. So there was something in the water.
Watch your step, lad.
Have we walked in on another dangerous expedition?
Well, the feral sneakfish prefers the taste of crab, but would happily settle for your toe.
Are you sure all this is worth the risk?
There's great beauty in peril, lad. And these noble beasts demand respect, you know. As you'll see.
Splish! Out it comes.
Bastard fishwife! Nearly bit off my damn flipper! That cursed scalemonger! I'll have it for chum! I'll cut it with a rusted rudder!
So much for a noble beast demanding great respect.
Yeah, you're right. I'll deal with you later. Shall we continue me, sordid tale? The tale continues. When we last spoke, I warned of the grapnel's arrival. That great ship came descending on us like an anchor cutting the deep. Ne'er a more fearsome ship did you clamp by on. She was sharp, like a fish, like the nose of a bony fish. She had 3 great claws. Aye, the landing gear, but when her great jaws parted... Aye, the loading ramp. Will you hush and let... Her great jaws parted, disgorging her dread crew. A more vile pack of fisherfolk you never did see. And led by the vilest of them all, Captain Wanyek Wet, the bearded, bezel-less bug that he intended to fish in our waters. Trophy hunters they were, in search of the most rare catches. Well, we Sikavians refused. We had the great famine to contend with, see? Every fish was precious. But the ferocious captain didn't care for our troubles. With a belch, he produced from his creel a mighty harpoon. Wait, cried wee Scuba, hopping off of his rock. I know these waters like the taste of my own tongue. There'll be few fish beneath yon ice. But, continued I, if you take me with you, and if you leave my village be, I could show you how to coax the rarest of fishes onto your line. Aye. The dread captain stroked his briny beard. After a long moment, he held out his hand and grinned most terribly. Lad, said he, you be in luck. I'll be requiring another for my crew, one who knows the curve of the sea. Oh, Cal, if I could only go back to that moment when I shook Captain Wet's rigid hand. If only I'd never stepped off my wee rock. But my encounter with Undan had given me a taste for the unknown. I couldn't resist the call of adventure, and I had to save my people. So, I left with the grapnel, thinking the business done. I would be a fisher for Captain Wet. Of course, my adventure had only begun. For just when the grapnel hit orbit...
More trouble, I take it?
Ah, but I've havered on long enough. And come back another time and I'll tell you more.
This desert seems like it goes on forever.
Yes, it continues to surprise me.
Here's our ride. There's only the Force. You ready to move?
Of course.
I think it likes us.
That's cute.
Let's hope this spamel doesn't abandon us.
Don't hold a grudge, Cal. It's not you.
That's good, friend.
Let's try to avoid unnecessary attention.
Won't be easy when the desert's littered with imps.
Then we will deal with them together.
Now this isn't pod racing. That's that trophy.
Go on!
I think we should about turn here and not attract attention.
Looks easy to get lost out here.
Then it is a good thing you have a guide.
Thanks for the jump!
Nowhere near close. It's over there I want to get to.
Will you work for Saw Gerrera again?
Not sure. Haven't heard from him since Coruscant. Comfortable back there?
It is acceptable.
Giddy up! Okay now.
Tyler, come on, coward!
Come on!
What the hell? I can't get a clear shot. I can get him. Stand still. Think that sword makes you special, Jedi?
Let's take them down. Watch yourself!
Well, that didn't work. Try that again.
Ready, Marin?
Right behind you.
Steady, steady.
Nah, have to go this way.
Enemies up ahead.
Jedi!
You alright?
Better watch yourself! Stop moving it.